pets is all fun and games until they get injured or sick. My heart really goes out to anyone who has a pet that is injured or sick. Especially if your pet is not a cat or a dog. Why, you might ask? Is it because I wish harm on cats and dogs? No. It is simply because if you have a pet that is sick or injured who is not a cat or a dog, finding a veterinarian who has the knowledge, time, and willingness to help you and your sick pet is a near impossible task. And if you manage to find a veterinarian who has the time, willingness, and skill to help your sick pet, you will still have to go and visit the veterinary clinic. Doesn't sound so bad at first, until you realize that most animals that will be in this veterinary clinic are going to be predators. Predators like cats and dogs that would happily chase and eat your pet if given the chance, creating a very hostile and stressful environment. Most animals that are at a veterinary clinic might be injured, might be sick. You don't know what kind of diseases they might actually carry, which is not only dangerous for you, it is also dangerous for your pet. Personally, I am traumatized by incompetent veterinarians, scummy, greedy, and heartless veterinary clinics, and dogs and dog owners who frequently visit these veterinary clinics, creating chaos and discord for everyone around them. And I am not the only one who has bad experiences like this. I was recently scrolling through a little internet forum called Reddit. And in this Reddit forum, I came across a post that was so interesting that I instantly contacted this person who wrote this post and asked them for permission if I would be allowed to share their story in a video online. They said yes. Here's a perspective from a former seasoned veterinary professional dealing with dogs and their owners. I just finished my last week of being a veterinary technician for almost a decade. For my mental health, I had to leave the field, 'cause my God, I cannot stand dogs and their humans. I originally went into the field to gain experiences for veterinary school. Like many, I had a childhood dream of becoming a veterinarian because I loved animals. Then I decided not to go to vet school, so I stayed as a tech, since I was really good at it and liked the technical aspects. I was an absolute boss at venipuncture, from drawing blood to placing IV catheters, and I loved it. But I was surrounded by so many dogs and dog nutters who were clients, coworkers, bosses. They were everywhere. I had no idea how crazy these people were and how stupid dogs were until I was well into my second job. I started out as a kennel tech at a really shitty low-income clinic. So I just assumed that because the clinic was low cost, it attracted real shit people. Nope. It remained as a constant in any clinical setting I worked at, from emergency to specialty. I started out really young and naive.
Oh my God, animals are precious. Of course I'm gonna love working in the vet field.
Little did I know that I would come to hate the vet field simply because of dogs and their owners. I've worked with many other species as well, including reptiles and large animals. I enjoy them all, except dogs. Why? Because they are garbage, just like their owners. Number 1. People don't train or socialize their dogs. Every day was a fucking nightmare, wrestling with dogs, trying to get diagnostics done like blood work and imaging. We had to get real creative dealing with those fuckers to get the diagnostics we needed. Owners refuse to give sedation meds beforehand because they don't believe their
angel child misbehaves in any way.
The entitlement these people have is insane. Like owner, like dog. Completely oblivious and expecting all the love from everyone despite their shitty actions and attitude. I was known as the tech who doesn't take shit from anyone by the people that liked and knew me. The people that hated me, a few clients and coworkers, thought I was just mean. No, it's that I don't allow people and animals to run me over. It was very clear to me that most dog people don't have boundaries and don't respect other people's boundaries, just like dogs. Number 2. People just don't understand dogs at all. Dogs were bred to work and have a specific job. Not to be another human walking on all fours that barks, whines instead of talk. People literally treat their dogs as if they're just another human. Because dogs don't have the mental capacity to judge or be self-aware, so people feel accepted and loved by them. I've witnessed people literally talk to them like they understand what they are saying, and it's a form of attention, so dogs love it, of course. And when the dogs are left alone, since their human has to go to work, the dog tears up the house, eats everything in sight, and has to be brought in for a foreign body surgery. Also, people cook and feed their dogs human food, as if dogs can digest the same foods we eat. Human food can cause a dog to be so sick due to high fat content, and when the owner shows up to the ER with their dog that has raging pancreatitis, the owner says, "But I cook fluffy real food like steak and burgers every single day. What do you mean he's sick and has to eat dog food now?" The dog now has to be on an expensive low-fat prescription food forever. Congrats! And what's even better is they still feed the high-fat foods while feeding the low-fat dog food. And when the dog gets pancreatitis again a month later and almost dies from it, the owner goes, "Oh, but I only feed him like 1 or 2 fries from McDonald's. That shouldn't have caused it, right?" It sure did, ma'am. Congratulations. Again. Number 3. People don't plan and save money before getting a dog, like people usually do when they plan to have a family and have kids. Then they blame us when they have $0 to treat the ailments that they caused by being completely irresponsible. Example. Big dog gets out of the yard because it was being reactive towards another dog on a leash. Attacks that dog and gets hit by a car. Shows up to the ER vet, being super upset with $0 to their name and aggressive dog in pain with a broken pelvis. All we can do is euthanize for free because they didn't get approved by Care Credit, since their credit score is like 300. Again, irresponsible. Either dog goes home to die a painful death, or we euthanize for free. They choose to euthanize. After the ER visit, same owner writes a Google review saying,
"They killed my dog and refused to help us."
This situation appeared every emergency shift I worked for 5 years, in just different variations with the same punchline. Irresponsible owner lets something happen, has $0 to pay for it, blames everyone else for it. Make that make sense? Pets are a privilege, not a right, people. Number 4. Dogs are just plain stupid and offer nothing but superficial love. People really do believe that dogs love them. Dogs simply just want attention and get angry or fussy when they don't get it. They're just attached to those who give them attention. That's not love. It's an unhealthy codependency when their owners are absent to give them all the attention. They have extreme separation anxiety. After a year of only taking care of over 30 ICU patients at a time every day, several dogs will literally whine and scream for 13 hours straight because no one was sitting next to them, petting them, or within their sight. It was absolutely ridiculous and so annoying. These are just a few reasons I left, but there's so many more. I know there are others like me, stuck in the vet field, suffering. If you read this, hang in there. Vet med is not the only thing out there for you. Work till you can find a job outside of the clinical setting, like laboratory or sales rep. Keep on living a dog-free, good life, everyone.
They tell you dogs are great, to teach you to follow their faith. But dogs are not what they claim. They're ready to bite and send you through pain. Indoctrination.